I like that Galahad game had a fun start. It could have gone so much further. So much further. It had so much potential momentum. I think since the patch, I feel like I've just been hitting a lot less regularly than I hit before. It feels kind of bad. That's where I'm sitting right now. Like, the way that I've navigated this game and the way that I see plans and angles and lanes through various stages of this game just don't work the same. It feels that way. I don't know. I don't think I agree with the data said that it didn't matter, but I don't think having played some now, I think it mattered. Rashy, I think it mattered. I think it matters. I think it changes things. That's like after 1 day of playing, so it's not like I've cracked the meta or anything. It's not like we can glean a little bit, perhaps, but not too much. But it feels like it mattered. Yeah, usually I would set myself up with 2 or 3 comps when I go to 6 that I could go to, and then whatever pieces I start finding, then I just go there. Who is Shane Me 123? Who are you? Do I know you? Who are you? Who are you? Answer the question. Reveal yourself. Monster Manual can be fun. Skip. Free roll. Level spell. Is there anything in the shop that I would like to buy alongside a level spell? Not necessarily. God, I love skipping treasures. Feels so good. I guess I'm just taking this because it's a solid support. I don't know if I want to... Like, I don't mind the idea of level spelling. Yeah, I'll save it. Might buff a prize pig. You would have greeted a pig. I just wanted to get more stats right now. I'm not actually strong yet. Well, I think I'm just going to do this and actually take the treasure here. Yeah, secret stash seems good. I still am not convinced that I'm strong yet. I'm Galahad buffing a bad board, but I got a couple of board buffs now, so I should be a little bit good. Staff removes like 40 units from the pool, so it's so good now that nothing leaves the pool. Certainly will feel different for units everyone was taking enough to shift the pool, Sporko, etc. This could just be another... this could be not the luckiest day, is true. And it wouldn't be the first time I've had not the luckiest day. I've certainly experienced having not the luckiest day. Let's take this pair. Copycat. Nah, I was kind of hoping to do a little more with this chicken right now. I was kind of hoping for some, like, cool 4-drop. That's kind of a cool 4-drop. We could build a little bit more into, like, a court wizardy sort of deal here. Probably. if the shops cooperate. We could maybe be playing some court wizardy stuff. It's not that good. That's not that good. That's not that good. None of this is all that good. Like, Friendly Spirit, buffing a friendly on Galahad is usually pretty interesting, but I'm not so sure it is here. I'm gonna just take the early King Arthur and Parage. I think I like the double support better than anything else. I don't know. No donkey, no strong. Don could give you 5 pigs if you're lucky. Yeah, Zell went back to 40. Oh wow, I just absorbed that egg. I just ate it. I ate that egg. I devoured it. It's still looking pretty good. I would have taken the L here to get my extras. Yeah, I know, Wildernesser. I remember seeing that being said. I know that's been stated. And I know I'm just coming from like a absolute non-data, non-verifiable, feelings-based position of, I don't think those stats were right. I think... No, I don't think that's true. It's ban-worthy. Sorry, you shouldn't have told us. You gotta keep that stuff quiet. That's how you avoid a ban. Ooh, I got a sleigh. Let's go. Ah, you got this waddle with a whole stack of treasures. I did say that, Wildernesser. I said specifically that when I got to level 6 in SPB 99, I always felt like it took a few more turns for me to be able to put together the 6 comp that I was looking to build into. That it was harder for me to find the individual pieces that I was looking for. Yeah, no, when I played 99, I've said that in the past. I have felt that way in SPB 99 specifically. Whether it was true or not, apparently it might not have been. But it did feel that way. And this feels a lot like that. I don't precisely know what this board is or why I'm doing this. I know I want to feast. I don't know much, but I know I love feasting. I never found a... I've seen a couple of friendly spirits I could have taken. I haven't seen a court wizard. Yes and no. Yeah, the 4s and 5s that people would normally have on their board, the 2s and 3s, everything that people were usually buying would still be removed from the... I think it's harder to find stuff now. I don't want to just, like, settle in and become a grumpy old man who just decided that sure it was easier back in my day when I didn't have to walk uphill both ways in the snow. That's what it feels like. Yeah, the River Wish showed up this game. The River Wish was like, hi. You got a lot of nerve, River Wish, poking your little head out over here. Yeah, that's a pair. Oh, there's a 6 in the shop. Let's look at that, actually. Ooh. Lordy! Oh! Lordy? Is it a Lordy board? It is not a Lordy board. Ambrosia, Evil Eye, Hand of Midas. Wow. I would love to say this is the first time today that I've Ambrosia'd an Arthur. That would be lying. I would be lying to you if I said that. It is not the first time today I've Ambrosia'd an Arthur. Ambrosia Lordy. Wait a minute. I have a single other dwarf on this board, but it makes a lot of sense. It makes a weird kind of a lot of sense. If I can find any dwarves. Which we know I've been really good at finding everything today. Really, really good. Do it for the fans. Fans love dwarves. I think you would have Midas to Lordy. Huh. No, we want Ambrosia the Lordy. Not Midas. I think you would have Midas to Lordy, but we need to Ambrosia Lordy. Okay? Well, I found a dwarf. I think it's time to never be picky ever again. I didn't find a dwarf. 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 I found a dwarf. There you go. Just to keep you updated on whether or not I found a dwarf. In some cases, I did find a dwarf. In other cases, I didn't find a dwarf. But I did find a dwarf here, so there you go. Just in case you were curious, like, did he find a dwarf? I found one here. Yeah, but you mix you know, you just get it for one turn. You can't rely on that stuff. You can't. Yo, Albrick, thank you for the follow. Shane, who are you? Who are you? Are you here in chat right now? Who is this person? Oh my god, this tree, though. Oh my god, Becky. Look at that tree. Who is Shane? Shane keeps emoting hello every single time I bump into Shane. Okay, not a dwarf. Are we still complaining about the minion pool because I will leave? Nah, I mean, yes, Trestice, yes. But it hasn't been the main focus of the stream, the entire stream. Now that I got about 5 hours in, I think I finally made up my mind that I think it has an impact. That's it. That's it. I think I think I disbelieve the statistics, and I think it has an impact. If that makes me one of your birds aren't real weirdos, then sure, you know. But I think I finally made a call. You know how I know Horse Thief is out of it? He willingly picks up Lordy. Excuse me. Well, feedback based on a limited sample. The other thing is that, to be fair, right now I have, like, no sample size. This is, like, no sample size. I've played 2 days. We're just very early ideas of what all this may mean. Trestice, basically the short story Trestice. Trestice. I need to tell you this story. The short story Trestice. I need you to know it. I played a game. I had a really early line on Slay. I didn't find a River Wish Mermaid all the way through level 4, 5, and 6. Never. And I survived late into that game. I could never find a River Wish Mermaid. The entire game. And I'm a little bit salty about that, Trestice. Where's my River Wish Mermaid, Trestice? Where is it? Where? We found it the next game. I didn't need it anymore. It was too late. The following game is too late. We needed it the game that we needed it, not the next game. Oh, there's a dwarf, but now I can be a little picky about dwarfs. Hey, that's a dwarf. You're very salty, LOL. Ooh. Ooh. No. More dwarf. Only dwarf. That's a dwarf. Only dwarf. Hi, welcome to Horse Thief's Only Dwarf. Everybody... Yeah, I didn't take, like, any XP. It's way too late for Angry. But let's play it anyway and see what happens. Let's get Mage. Let's get Big Mage. Super angry. Because obviously it does, Trestice, because it happened after the patch. Obviously it does, Trestice. Obviously. It has to. It's the only explanation. It was levels 4, 5, and 6. It's level 7 and 8. No River Wishes. This has to be... It's a conspiracy, Trestice. Trestice. You listen to my words. They're out to get me. They're out to get me, Trestice. Trestice. No, wait. Hey, nice. Echo's big enough. Only dwarves in the building and some trees. Yeah, well, Echowood is an honorary dwarf. It is known. I appreciate that Horse at least has a sense of humor about this. I like to have a sense of humor about everything if possible. I like to keep emotionally buoyant. It's kind of a goal of mine. I would kiss you, but I don't want to spend a gold just to possibly get something fun for one turn. Ooh, Sky Castle? Actually, deck might be the kind of thing I need here. I might need just a little bit of a push. Fool's Gold's pretty cool, though. Might help me find some extra stuff a little quicker. I'm just gonna go with deck scam. I like the Fool's Gold a lot. Throwing Amy down on the board. Falling Stars would be cool. I don't really want to get another greedy. I just upgraded the greedy that I have, so... Hey. Ooh, it did. It made a Falling Stars. Ooh. How big are those? It's only... Ah. You get some good angry value. It's a good thing I put Amy in 5 because the Piggo hit 5. If the tree were still there, disaster. We need that tree. It's clearly how everything works, by the way. I don't know if everybody knows, but I know how everything works. Everything. I've also been everywhere. I've seen everything. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. We are farmers. Time to treasure hunt for Ring of Meteors. Maybe. Not hammer Trestice until it's about fantasy football. When you get out on the gridiron, the fantasy football field, it's a different universe out there. I don't need another Angry. Angry is arguably the least important dwarf known to dwarfdom. Take another Amy, though. I'd take a Lordy if I could get a Lordy. If I could find We can't really draw any conclusions based on me finding or not finding any Lordies here because Lordies were always elusive. Like, this is going to be the least useful information we can possibly glean. Lordies were always a problem to find. It was always a pain. I'm going to take Drax. I'm going to err on the side of stats. I know Staff of the Old Toad's a better chance to find even more Lordies, but I think I kind of need the stats right now. Staff to find more Lordies would have been nice. But I think I got to err on the side of numbers, because people's boards should be very large this stage of the game. Yeah. Numbers were good. I needed numbers. Actually, I think it kept my Echo alive. Staff means no triply. Take Staff. I mean Saber. How is Drax? Wait, what was the... It was Drax, it was Staff, and what was the other thing? Oh, was it Sophie? Sophie was stats too. Let's trade. I'll take Grandmother. Grandmother's nice. Hey, that's nice. The biggest buff I can get to this board now is Knighthood. And Knighthood is absurd. Ooh, no Knighthood. The biggest buff I can get to this board is Knighthood. Although I have not really been looking at these. That's just more stats. Alright, this is all summons. Oh, Drax is perfect. I forgot this was summons. Oh, they put in a... Ooh, I fronted the Echo. I deserve what I get. Alright. I do deserve whatever I get here for fronting the Echo. I just made that thing Medusa bait. Wait, are we winning with meme Dwarf Force? Dwarves are... Wait, are you surprised by a Dwarf win? GG's. I would Knighthood the Lordy in a heartbeat, yeah. So with the Ambrosia, right, upgrading the Lordy really isn't even getting anything else going on, but if I Knighthood the other Lordy, then I can buy even a 5th Lordy and continue Ambrosiaing. Yeah, no, it's... Well, you know, there are... You do have to think of that, like, if you do know the opponent's comp, there could be an argument to Knighthood the Echo and just make one really big thing. But of course, if I wanted to do that, then I would have been also erring on the, or opting to put Echo in the Ambrosia slot to make one really big thing, whereas it's always a question of, is it better to have a whole bunch of stats consolidated in one spot, or is it better to spread them out across the board? A lot of the time, by default, I think it's better to spread them out across the board, but Dwarves first, a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle.